All right, we're back to this Singer 301A again, born in 1956. Everything about heavy duty. That's not just me saying it, and you know that I know machines extremely well. You've been to my YouTube channel. You're on the YouTube channel right now, and you're seeing the wealth of machine experience that I have. I'm saying that because I always want to show potential buyers what the machine can do, not just talk about it. So look at again, as I kind of move from right to left, here on the end you're looking at 8 ounces of heavy grade cowhide leather. It just went through that with no difficulty whatsoever. 4 layers of garment style leather, plus each of those layers has a lining backing on it as well. No problem at all. We went through 2 layers of vegetable tan leather, that lighter brown leather right there to the left of the black, and it went through that. No difficulty. We then went through 2 layers of nylon webbing right there, the yellow stuff. Combined tensile strength of 4,000 pounds in this 301A with that slant needle walking foot and that 0.6 amp direct drive motor just said, no big deal. And then finally we just went through upholstery material right there. Not 2 layers, not 4 layers, but 6 layers of the stuff. And it just went through that again like no big deal. This is something you would not be able to do on a Singer Featherweight 221. And again, the brilliance of Singer back then in saying, we know that people love the Featherweight. There's so many reasons to love the Featherweight, but we want to give them even more reason to love the big sister of the Featherweight, the Singer 301A. So I'm going to move all of these fallen faux materials here to the side that have already been whipped by this 301A. And what we're going to go after now is what a lot of my customers look for, and that is some heavy grade denim sewing capacity. So when it comes to heavy grade denim sewing, you know what? There's different types of denim. Look at this material close up and personal. There's nothing lightweight about this stuff at all. You can see from every angle that this stuff is serious about holding up against wear, and whenever you've got a material like that, whether it's nylon webbing or heavy grade denim, you know that it's going to resist the needle. So if we went through just 2 layers, I think that would make my case, especially with all the other sew-offs I've already done. We're not going to make it easy for this machine because I want you to have absolute confidence when you make your offer on it. So we're going to start with 2 layers. We're going to go ahead and fold it. We're up to 4. And we're going to go ahead and fold it again. And we're all the way up to 6 layers of heavy grade denim. So I'm going to get this underneath the presser foot, kind of wiggle it past that walking foot, get it into position, and we'll see if once again this Singer 301A with that 0.6 amp direct drive motor is able to get the job done just as beautifully as it did with all of those other sew-offs and materials. So here we go. And I am going to try to harness the power a little bit so you can see you don't have to race to get through this stuff. But you know what? When I do it, it sure is a lot of fun. So here's, again, 6 layers of heavy grade denim. And that was my foot coming completely off of the presser foot. I was trying to light up a little bit. I've got my cowboy boots on today, so kind of gave it a little bit less gas than I wanted. I wanted to slow it down and totally took the gas off, but you saw it resume sewing just as easily. Now look at again. We're not talking about light grade denim here. We're talking about heavy grade denim. We're not talking about 1 or 2 layers. We're talking about 6 layers. And that stitch quality, that stitch spacing, that stitch formation is absolutely breathtaking. And you know what? The proof is in the pudding. I always say it. When you go to the lock-in stitch, and the lock-in stitch is just as gorgeous as that top stitch, that means that that motor didn't struggle. That means that that motor had a reserve of power where you could have raised the stakes even higher than 6 layers of denim to go against this machine. And I'm going to go ahead and step away. I'm going to use my little snips again to kind of keep it stable so you can hopefully get a glimpse of just how gorgeous this stitch is. Again, I get that people love their featherweights. I love featherweights as well. But Singer had a brilliant stroke when they said, you know what, how can we improve on near perfection? it's going to be the 301A, because of all the things I said in the introductory video about the greater workspace, the greater strength in the motor, and just a number of other features. And yet at the same time, they didn't lose that stitch quality that so many people love about the Featherweight. The spacing, the formation, the stitch integrity that you see through the camera right now with 6 layers of denim is exactly what people love about the Featherweight and what it can do. And now you can turn that love over to the Singer 301, because you know what? I think after the leather sew-offs, the nylon webbing, the upholstery material, and now the denim, it has more than made its case for why you should get it. So I wish you the best. Make your offer soon, and I don't think this machine is going to be sitting here too terribly long.